Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming, and this is Prison Architect Revisited, where I am going through some of the older games which have had updates to see how they play and what is different. So in this episode we will go and load our prison in and see how we're doing. So we haven't hardly used any of the space yet. We've got a lot of space to potentially use. Right, so in the last episode, I'm back in my little office, we set up cell grading to try and manage where prisoners are put, etc. And in this particular episode, I'd like to try and look at a couple of items. One, I want to expand medium, oh sorry, in some places they call it medium, in some places they call it normal. Anyway, I want to expand the normal security, medium security. I also want to modify the way that the holding cell is working. At the moment, they're still coming out of the holding cell for food and yard. So, well, sorry, food they're okay, but for yard. So I want to add a yard in here somewhere for them to use. So what I'm thinking is I can either do it just in the back of the my reasoning is I want to have this totally self-contained. This is low quality. This is to have all of the people who basically have been bad, and they will stay in this holding cell. I might put some more beds in here until basically they are good again. That is the way it is going to work. This is going to be, well, it's a holding cell. It's going to do what the name suggests. Let's see, let's dismantle that one, and then I'm going to put some bunker beds in there once they've dismantled it. There we go. Right, so yeah, I'm going to basically extend this out. Now what I'm thinking is we need a bit of a, now one problem at the moment is if we go to the deployment, you can see they've got access straight into these areas from here, which means the min sec just go up here and the medium sec will go into their canteen here. So if I put a staff only block somewhere in this area where near the entrance, and put a second entrance way in, then I can make it so that they have to stay in the holding cell. They cannot go out of the holding cell of their own volition. They have to don't need that there, so let's take that out. Just noticed a slight, as I wander around I always find something extra that needs to be done. Okay, but I do want someone in, especially here, just there, not, let's see, yes, yes, yes. When we've got people coming in, I want people stationed in there. That's fine. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that. So at night they don't need someone. Okay. As I'm wandering, I'm so squirrel at times. I just go around and then suddenly see something else that needs doing. Okay, let's go to the plan. Let's create this airlock first. So I'm thinking it's sort of like an airlock. If we create a bit of wall there, I might need to, let's just take up no, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's take up the. I might need to use that. If I do that and that, take all of them away and make it a little bit more. There we go. So it's that size. We'll take out that block. I don't think I can do it right. I want one clear block, and then we'll put some more metal floor just around here so that they have a way through, and then we put another jail door just there. Okay, let's see how that builds up. And then hopefully that gives us a little mini room. So okay, we've got a little mini room. Just need that door, please. Yes, please. Give me that door. Good, good, good. Right. Did you do the door? Come on, no, come on. I want high priority, please. Need that door up as soon as possible, please. Thank you. Good. Right, now, so let's work this one out. So we are going to now under deployment, we've got this little block here. Actually ended up with 3. I might have been able to do it with 1. And we'll make that staff only. And that is going to be access only. So now you can only get into this area. That's right, we can make that whole corner. We'll make it access only at the moment. Staff only? Yeah, because it's access into the staff room, so they don't need to go anywhere near that door. So now they cannot go in and out of the holding cell without being escorted. I was going to say something else there. What should we put there? Wooden floor, normal. Put some wooden flooring down on there. Why not? Okay, so now I can put the bunker beds in, because I'm expecting this to fill up. So we've got a capacity of 12 people in there, and we're going to have to, I think, now look at how we get the yard. I'm going to try and do it without actually going into the holding cell. Now I could let me think. The shower could be smaller. Okay, let's just make the shower room a little smaller, because they don't okay, let's think this through. What if we, yeah, okay, I'm gonna make a shower here. So let's demolish this wall and dismantle that toilet, and then we'll put a shower in there. We're going to reduce this. It needs a shower room, but I'm going to reduce the size of this shower room just to be basically 1 square. Going to make this all 1 square bigger. Trying to do this without increasing the or opening it up until I've got the yard ready. Okay, we're going to need a yard, and the yard is 5x5. So let's see how big that is. Out to there. So what I actually need to do is create a brick wall, but that will actually take down those. So I'm actually just I'm worried about having access out of here. So let's see, if I instead do this with brick walls first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, yeah, that gives me a yard. Let's make sure that that is going to be okay for a yard. I can basically build the yard up. Actually, this isn't an indoor. This has got to be outdoor. Of course. So I haven't got to worry about that. So if I just make that yard. Right, so at least 1 door, and we'll make, okay, that's been done there. I need another wall just here, and then start demolishing walls in this area. That's cool. And then I can just put a door in just there. So what type of door do we want to the yard? This is still all going to be very controlled, shall we say, this environment, I think. We'll let that one into the canteen be a normal door. Should I make that a little door just to have a normal door so they can go into the yard whenever they want? I think because they've got free time, I think we'll just make it a normal door, the other side of the canteen. And okay, that should allow. Now, let me just I'm going to cancel that because they haven't built this here yet. Now, is it because they can't get in that area? Can they? There's no way in. Let's have a look. If they can't get into that area to build it, then yeah, they can't. So what I'm going to need to do first is put a little staff door, I reckon. Well, I know, if I put a little staff door at the back of here, that way it's secure. There we go. Secure access, because you've got to go through all of the various staff rooms and everything else like that to get to this area. But it means they can get it through and into the back to do any work like this building of this wall. Okay, that works. Now we better put a couple of nice bits in here just to keep them happy. So we might as well prepare that little workbench. Oh yeah, we've got to give them grass, because you know, you've got to make it feel like it's at least outdoor. There we go. And what else we put in there? We I normally put a bench for those that want to have a bit of a rest. There we go. And we put another weights bench in there actually, because you know, they like to do their exercise. What else could go in there? Bookshelf. Usually, sometimes. No, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that sort of level. Now, where are these guys? Oh, they have built that, which is good. So that now means at least they should be able to get through. That machine's gone a little bit loud. Ah, okay, they are now doing things, but how they actually... Let's go and have a look at this myself. Well, I can see the wall building now. They were taking their time, though. Okay, shower. The drain needs to go back here. That's still a canteen area, which is fine. Now this is saying it's not enclosed by... Ah, okay, I think I have to... That room there, holding cell, I need to make sure that that square... There we go. That square wasn't correct, so I'm going to put... Now, just to help, I'm going to put a shower head in here, and we're going to put another toilet in there. So we've got the proper shower room if they all had to jam in there and fit themselves into one area, which would get a little bit crowded. Right, utilities. Let's just see if there's anything else that needs to be sorted here. Have we still got a... No, that's correct. Okay, we need hot water. That's fine. Ah, right. Need hot water going to this shower head just there. That all looks fine, I think. And the yard wall is now done, so we can put this door in now. So they now have access. There we go. They now have access to... And we better put that in, otherwise they haven't got... They can't get in there to fit, because the little X's mean you can't get there. They can't find a way to get to that particular area. So by putting the door in here, we're saying, oh, okay, you can now have a way into that yard. Okay, now, before I go in it does mean that I will have to create some guard patrols. We've got this guy is looking after here, but during yard time, which is this schedule here, I think we will let's just have guards. Yeah, so during that schedule time we will put a guy in this yard. And I'm also thinking during, because this is a high tension area, during what's their food times? Let's have a look at the regime. The regime for food is to be 6 till say roughly 10. So yeah, we'll put someone in the canteen there, and then so that they're covered during that canteen time, and then the yard time, and then they can go back to another area. And then at other times we have the guard patrol running through here just about all the time. And he also, this guard patrol also covers the canteen. We might just extend out that a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, okay, happy with that now. So that's the holding cell hopefully sorted. Let's just see if there's any needs I need to be concentrating on. No, so clothing we'll have to look at another time. So with the holding cell being it's effectively going to be our 0-1. Now they've got to be good for 1 day in the holding cell, and then they would get transferred to a normal cell. So that's my idea. So I've got to make sure that all of these are quality 1-2. This is going to be our 1-2 area. So let's just have a check of our room quality. So these are all grade 1 and 2. So I can just very quickly make these a grade 2 by putting a window into them. That would be a quick and easy way to do it, and that would increase their grading all by 1 very quickly. I always wondered if there's a proper way round that the windows should go, but when you rotate it, it always seems to go to the outside. Okay, so that's now that's upgraded them by 1. So these will all have become grade 2s and 3s, which is fine. So that's entitled to grade. So we've got some people that have got a higher grade than they should really have in there. And so that also means we need to increase the grade of this to be 2 higher. So this is now going to be our grade, for the moment it's going to be our grade 4, I'm thinking. And I might constantly keep upgrading this to make it higher and higher grade, to make this our high grade dormitory. But at the moment it has what level? It has 3. So we need to increase it a little bit more. Now one way for 16 prisoners is we either reduce the number of prisoners. Can't we do that? We're not going to do that. We've got 1 door, we've got shower. So next would either be phone booths or TVs. Let's see let's be cost effective. How much is a TV? Right, TV. Bookshelves is bookshelves only 30. Phone booths 300. Where's a TV? I can't see it. TV, that's 200. Okay, so we've got possibly a TVs are the cheap. Well, actually bookshelves look like they could well be the cheapest way to do this, actually. So maybe, and it will help with their literacy. So yeah, we'll go for a bookshelf. How about if we put them 1, 2, 3, 4 bookshelves. There we go. Now I was thinking that maybe I split this into 2 dormitories rather than 1 as it is now, is actually make it into 2 potentially, but that could be something I'll rework as a different one, or I may, as I say, just keep upgrading this as a special room for everybody. Okay, so that's now upgraded as well, so that's fine. Now I need to look at my medium security. We need to make sure that this dormitory, we need to in some ways replicate what we've done. Now I'm going to be making my way into this area for this. Another quick, yeah, I've got enough power. Let's go and have it, because I haven't given this area some attention for a while. So let's just check our room quality first, because again I want to have this as our second moving point. So this is a grade 1 at the moment. Not very good really. need to increase that. Chairs, I think, will be the easiest way. 2 chairs. Let's put 2 chairs in here. There we go. That will get them a little happier. I think might also need a shower in there so that they can deal with their needs for showering. Where's the water heater? Water heater's down here. I think that's the water heater it's using. Is it using that? Oh no, it's using the water heater here. So let's see if we can put the shower up the top. Maybe next to that. We only need 2. I'm going to put 1 in for the moment. No, actually, let's put 2 showers in just there. It's a bit crowded next to his bed. It's going to be a wet bed, that one. Oh well, never mind, eh? And that should raise it up to 3. As a grade 3. Okay, so let's see if I can now. Oh, if I move that up all the way up to a grade 4 by putting the books in as well. I'll put them in there and there. Okay, so they've got everything they could want in that particular room. So now what we need is another little lower grade 1-2 type of or up yeah, grade 2 cell block, possibly down here. Yeah, possibly down here, but also we're going to need some canteens and some other items to go with that. So okay, let's start thinking about this. We're going to need I want a bit of gap around. I always like 2 away from the rear wall. 1, 2, let's see, what's the right, we could make it like that as a, got to think how what's the smallest if I do sideways cells instead of the long ways. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 outer wall, 1, 2 for the cell, wall, corridor, wall, 2 for the cell. Right, still out to there. Or the other way is 1, 2. I could just expand this area out, but okay, let's build it up here instead. Let's build it up here instead. I think I haven't quite got enough room to build it just there, so we'll have 1 gap. So we've got let's see, outer wall, cell, outer wall, corridor, wall, cell, outer wall. Okay, let's try that and see what we can. And I just released it. 9 meters. Right, let's see what we can fit in there. I think we're going to have an odd size cell. Right, okay, we'll have the jail door just in there, so it's got an entrance. And then we will build some cells inside. So whilst they are doing that, one thing I said I wanted to have a look at is where are we? Intelligence. Is that the... Okay, that's where we need to have a look. So there we go. So where's our intelligence? Okay, so we can now look at where dangers are. But now one thing with the warden mode with intelligence is you now have to wander around the prison to see where everything is, which is somewhat annoying. So we can see where dangers are from where people can get things, so we don't want them in there. And yes, this is a definite danger area, especially if we're getting medicines and narcotics from here. Okay, what else have we got? 24 hours where, so found some booze in the common room. And where now one problem is where did that come in? It got traded in there. Interesting. But I can't see, because I can't zoom out, I can't see where it initially came from. So this is... so they've been getting into the infirmary and stealing stuff. So that'll help with some of that. So some of this was coming with people on initially. They found that. Okay. I think we need to... This is all coming in and traded, smuggled in. Okay. Stolen from. Okay, where have we got stolen from? That's from the attack. Oh yeah, that was when those guys decided to do something. Have we got anything else that was stolen? No. Informants. Now, okay, so informants is the next one, and gangs. Oh, we have some gangs in here. And here's one of these people here. Okay, so we have got gangs started. Let's see, informants. You have no CIs, and we can recruit people under solitary. So next time we get some people go into solitary, we might be able to recruit some snitches. There's one other bit I need to look at. We haven't got any people. Once you start having informants, you have to worry about people being what should we say, I'm trying to think of the word, being targeted because they're a police officer or they're a snitch, etc., and people deciding, oh, I know, I'm going to attack that person. So we will have to sort that out eventually. Right, let's go and have a look at this prison. I think they're just about done with that. So we're coming up to, they're about to get up in here. So I want to get over here before they start going up. They're going in having a shower in their free time, which is good. And having a bit of a wander around. So no, bugger off. We're going to set this to a no access zone at the moment. Let's see, let's make this staff only for the moment. There we go. I'll stop anyone wanting to go in here. Right, okay, let's open the door. Let's lock the door open for the moment, just so that our guys can get in and out. Right, so what I'm thinking here is 1, 2, 3 is here, and then yeah, let's see how many we get here. 1, 2, 3, and then this one. So we're only going to get 6 cells on this here. But that said, it is a problem area, for want of a better word. This will be our area where we've got prisoners who are somewhat problematic. So they've just come out of the holding cells, and they will need to be looked after for a while. I'll put the jail door in last, and a bed. Yep. I want to be able to see the bed from the door, and then what else do we need? We need to get this grade up to 2, I think. Yeah, we'll get this up to a grade of 1, 2, and these ones will be slightly higher. So easy way for that is to put a window in each of the rooms. Okay, so next utilities water pipes, sort out small water pipes for the toilets. Easy way, go up here with the small water pipe and then go out on each of those. Do I need a hot water pipe? I might need some heating, so we will take, no, didn't want to do that. I want to take a hot water pipe. There we go. We'll take a hot water pipe into there and put a radiator in. And we will need a metal detector. I saw that somewhere. Where is it? Metal detector at the door. There we go. Okay, that should be all I need to put in there is jail doors. And then this cell block should be operational. Now the only bit I now need as well is a canteen for medium, so we're going to put that down in the bottom corner here because these don't have their own canteen. These guys have a canteen, so we just need a small canteen down here for them to eat. I just have one lid. No, that should, this will be our general canteen for, yeah, that should be big enough. General canteen for all prisoners, all medium class prisoners. While that's building up, yeah. So we'll put that in there, and then we'll, yeah. Come on, guys. Okay, so we're done here, ready to be able to put our medium security. Put those in there, and I'm now going to make these also medium security. They're not marked as cells yet, but we're going to activate this as a cell area, I think. Yep. We'll put this door, rooms, cell. These are just about ready to be activated. Cool, and we will close the door. And the other bit we need to do quickly on here is guard patrols, so it mimics effectively a lot of what's done here. So because again, this is going to be a high level, so at night we have one guard. Yep, there. We don't need guards almost. Schedule 1 there. This one here, schedule 0 only. Schedule 2 only. We'll put schedule 2 only. Oh no, we don't need it in schedule 2. Okay. Schedule 3 only. Schedule 4 out in the yard. Schedule 5 should be okay. We need to put one back in here. Make sure I didn't undo anything. Sometimes when you click on the guard patrol, it doesn't actually put someone in the area, and I think, well, what did it actually just do? And someone at night. Okay, that's cool. That looks to be okay. Right. So we've put something on there, and we'll also now need over here. We'll put 2 guards into the canteen at feeding time. Now, what's feeding times? I can't remember. Regime. Feeding time for medium is 6 and 4. So we'll here at at 6, and here we put 2 as well. So there's going to be 2 people in here, and we're going to specify this to be a canteen. There we go, and now we have to put the requisite items into the canteen. If I zoom in a little bit, it will highlight exactly what needs to be here. Serving table. Serving table, where are we going to put the serving table? Okay, let's just see how much space I gave myself here. I may not have given myself enough space, but it doesn't really matter. Table, there. Okay, it's just enough room. I'll have to put the serving up there, and I'm going to move that door because that's just going to be problematic for me. So I'm going to put it there, and yes, we will need a metal detector. Where's the metal detector? Just on the outside, and then I will dismantle that door. That's a priority, and then we'll put a wall back in there. That's right, I'll end up not being able to get out. So now that everyone's in the yard, let's prioritise that. I could have a look at any reputations we might have. 1 day without incident, 3 days without incident. So he's one of the gang members. Okay, so I think they've got everything they need now. To do is have a look what's happening over here. We will be getting more inmates in now because I have increased our capacity up to 42, and I need 8 more people to get that cell block. I might do that on minimum security. So just to try a new idea, let's just have a quick check of our room quality. Where is it? Logistics. Room quality. Level 2, that's fine. So they're all level 2, and that's a level 4. I'm okay with that. That seems to be fine. We've just got... see, that's what was happening. When I was clicking for the guard patrols, it was unselecting some of these areas to get built, which is annoying, I think. I'm not sure. Just sometimes it doesn't quite work how you expect. Let's put it that way. Right, they're all milling around here. So, is this going to get done? Oh, we need some power down here. Let's just sort that out quickly whilst I am... I think that will be enough just to get some power in there. Is it because of areas in here that have not been done yet? Okay, they are working at it, they're just taking their time, it looks like. Okay, that will get done, I think, eventually. So that's okay. Let's not worry about that for the moment. Here they all come. Yes, come on guys. Yeah, I'll let you in. Come on. Get all of that stuff done. Ah yes, now I need to set these cells here to be going to this canteen. Just while I'm thinking about it. Let's see, logistics, food distribution. Yeah, these guys are now going to go down into here. Well, at the moment they're all going into there. Don't want them going into that. I want you going down into here. Right, let's just make sure that this is set to the right priority. Oh yeah, this is shared, and I want to have this as medium. There we go. There's no food there yet, but once there is, let's just then quickly go up to the minimum security and see if we can build a couple new dorms. I will be redoing the canteen at some point for different reasons, but we're going to have some. So this is our going to be our medium level dorm. This is our low I have been naughty cells. So what if, and we're getting near to the outer wall, so we don't want to put anything, we're going to put some I've been good cells up here maybe. But that will be our I've been very good. how about if we create a couple of medium level dorms? Let's see, that's close to that wall though. Okay, I'm going to build a couple of little dorms here, I think, which are going to be a higher quality. Just trying to work out the right place. The highest quality will be over here, I think, near the external wall, because there's not to be far you have to dig, for want of a better word, before you're out. So we don't want to put too much there. So that'll be almost like our luxury area over here. So let's just see if I can make a dorm in this space. How about some little small dorms that are like maybe just a 4-man cell almost. Yeah, we'll make some 4-man cells, which are reasonably luxurious. So looking at, let's start it backwards, because we're going to have to look at our room quality to make sure we get enough quality. Then they have a little shower there, some toilet, a shower room, just to fulfill if we ever want to give them a shower. It only has to be a small shower. Let them do that in their free time for 4 person. Let's see what quality. If we look at room quality, so we want to get this up to about 6, I think. So one is we're going to want a decent room size. So 6 squares. We want at least 6 squares per person. So either we've got to forego all of the sizing and purely go on the fact of having, let's see, shower, TV, bookshelf, radio, that sort of items. Okay. Now 4 people would be, let's see if we can at least get that one. So 4 people means it's got to be at least 24 squares, which is quite big actually. So dormitories, you tend to, I think we forego that particular requirement, but you've got a minimum requirement of needing, let's see, I did work it out, I think it was 4 squares per occupant. Okay, let's do this differently. Let's make an area and then see what we can do. Now we need two from the back, so we're going to create a load of something in. I haven't got enough funds. I've got no funds. Oh crikey, I've run out of money. That's no good. What's going on with the money? Well, we're making 2,000 a day. I've obviously spent far too much on that minimum security area. Okay. Well, that's no good. I think we need to look at a grant. What can we fill quickly? Okay, so we're going to try this. Let's try this inmate nutrition research. So we've got to serve a single low quantity, low variety. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what we can do. It didn't give me any upfront money though, but okay, it'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. So we've got to give them a low for 2 days. Serve a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. We have got people up for a parole, but anyway, let's not worry that. I need to get my prison capacity up. So how can I do that? Okay, let's continue on with the cell idea, because that might still be the cheapest way to do this as the money comes in, because you only need, theoretically, if you make the minimum size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you only need 7, but it's better to do a little bit the 9 if you can get away with it and have the 2 3s. So let's see what we can do. That's going up to the wire. I can get that much. Okay, I don't like that because it's putting me up against the outer wall. Or I could make some nice little high quality ones, but what I need is, at the moment, is just quantity, not quality. So, what else can I do to get me some funds, apart from selling stuff? They need some cold water, I think. I need to go and have a check what's happening in here. Let's see if this has actually got built up. Looks like we've got some problems with water in the utilities in here somewhere. Yeah, those utilities there are not, for some reason. I think we don't have... There we go, we've got a small pipe. And then we have to have hot water pipe. Okay, that should fulfill that requirement, and then we get then we'll get our room quality up to, that'll actually go up to 5. Okay, that's 5. That's fine. These are all 2, and no one's assigned to them at the moment because they've all been good boys. Now, as far as moving people between areas, what I believe is the case is that the guards will slowly move prisoners between areas, but they won't do it en masse. They'll just pick a guard when they've got free time. There's nothing else to do. They will take a prisoner and move them into a quality room. The other way is to force them into a place such as solitary, so that they will be reassigned when they come out. I believe that is the case. So what I was thinking of doing to test that theory out, to see if we get people moving around, is under my policy. So it's going to be fairly much, if they do any type of infringement, they go to solitary for a little while. So they attacked a prisoner, and there we go. So if they do any type of destruction, they go into solitary for an hour. If they attack a prisoner, 4 hours. I think I'm going to put the escape up a little bit. Yeah, 8 hours for escape, because I want to be able to search everything. I might even have to up, if they try to escape, they get their security up. But so now everything puts people in solitary for a little while, which means they'll get moved in here, assigned a solitary cell, which I think will free up their normal cell. Might mean I'll have to expand the solitaries out, but we'll see if they become full. Right, where are we on time? This is the morning intake. Have we got any an intake due? We have got 6 normal security prisoners due in. Now, okay, how else can I increase the capacity? The dormitories are fairly much at maximum. I think the cheapest way is to create a dorm. Another dorm at, but a smaller version. So let's see, smallest possible dorm, 1 2 3 4 5, maybe 6 meters. So it's a 7 meter internal size. Let's see if we can 7x7. Let's see if we can create a quick little 7x7 dorm with our money, little area. I'm going to build a few little small dorms. Right. adjust. Okay, 7x7 dorm. Okay, we will put a... Okay, I'm just thinking of... These are going to be low... prisoners with low... quite a high quality dorm, maybe? So let's just put a normal door in here. Or we still need the ability to do a lockup, so we will put a jail door in here. It's just that under the free time they won't be able to get out. Okay, let's try this. We'll put it on this side for the moment. We'll put it on this side because there's going to be a film. We'll put a normal door on here. We will put a metal detector. I can't afford that at the moment. How much is metal detectors? Cost a lot of money. Well, that's supposed to be half the reason why I've spent all of my stuff. How much does a bunk bed cost? 500? 500? Alright, now we've got 24 squares there. So I want to keep the room quality, so 4 people will be the maximum we put in there. So this is going to be a 4... Got no money. Okay, I have to wait now. I only got $400. I need some money. Okay, whilst I'm waiting for time to pass and looking at getting some money basically, some are just noticed there's no prisoners assigned to this particular area. Let's just sort that one out quickly. But there was another area about food that I noticed. So food distribution. Right, you are assigned to that area. Oh, there's no prisoners in the holding cell. That would be why. Okay, that's fine. Under that nutrition plan is I only have to serve a single meal, which means I've got to change these regimes. So we're going to change to lockup the evening eat meal so that the people only get to eat in the morning. They're having a hearty breakfast, and that's about it basically. They have to go, so this could produce some problems in the in the prison. I've got our capacity up to 46, so it means we will have some more prisoners coming in soon. So we've got those up in there. It's not a very high quality dorm at the moment, as you can imagine, because I can't really... Whoops, I need to set the quality of it. Minsec. There we go. So it's only going to be a fairly low level... Oh, it's actually got a level of 4. Oh, that's because there's no prisoners in there. Oh! So it will have a level of 2, but I do want to get that a little higher once we can. Now I can do that quickly with a bookshelf. We'll put that bookshelf in the middle. There we go. I can afford that. I'm now down to $19. I have no money left. Now I could get a bank loan, is one way. I don't like getting the loans on here if I can help it, but if I need to, then so be it. Just to progress things through. So I think I will, and then pay it off once we get the grant back again. Oh, I can only have 2.5. Oh, that's pointless. 2,500 is going to give me nothing. I can't do anything with 2,500. Right, we've got to push for the inmate nutrition, so I'm going to push that through. So we've got 2 days with low variety food, and then we'll see how that goes through. I'll push up if there's anything interesting happens during this little, and then I've got to go 3 high. If anything interesting happens during this what should we say, research, I shall come back, because I'm expecting a few possible inmate repercussions from this. Well, we've just had an influx of new prisoners, and that's given us a nice little 4,000 income, and I think that's enough just to finish off the dorms to get. I only need 4 more people to get to the 50, and that should just about finish off that requirement. Okay, come on, over this way. So I only need it possibly to create another 1 dorm, and what I'm actually thinking here is I've got this as an outside. I'm actually thinking maybe I could make this all inside and then have this as just trying to think. We need something for lockdown, so these are going to be some small dorms. These were to be luxury ones, I think, compared to this. So yeah, we'll have a jail door on the outside only. I think that's debating here in my head as to which is the most important part. Have the jail door here, or okay, we'll put the jail door on that part. Okay. And what I'm going to do straight away is make another one which has got the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 that way and down here. And we'll go all the way down this time. Hopefully it won't remove this wall here. If we get some wall removing problems, I'm going to have to quickly put the walls back. And also I can spend, whilst I am here, because I know where it's all going to go, we're just going to basically duplicate. So that's spent about 2,500 of the 4,000 I had available. So okay, that's fine. Let's get on the inside here. I want to see the guys actually build this so I can get this completed. Unfortunately, I don't know a way of telling them to speed up building of this part. If I right click on it, it's going to basically reset it. Okay, come on guys, you can come in. Let's get this built, speed up time. Okay, actually, while they're doing that, let's go and check these new prisoners that came in, because we did have some new guys come in. Let's just see what sort of level they're at. Okay, we're okay in there. Might as well see what we got coming. Oh, we got some let's see what type of characters we got here. Robbery. Come on, can't get him. Come on, where are you? False imprisonment. Okay. Trafficking, kidnapping. 20. Oh, he's a long-termer. What about this guy? Unknown. He's got a reputation, but it's unknown. Violent disorder. False imprisonment. Manslaughter, 11 years. Okay, pleaded guilty for manslaughter. Okay. This guy, he didn't even he pled guilty to it. Okay, yes, we've definitely got some interesting characters. What have we got over here? He's piracy, that's very much nothing, and perjury, excuse me, not too much of a problem. Let's go and see how this is doing up the top here, see if it totally and utterly mucked it up, so I've got to restart again. No, okay, it didn't. I was worried it would take off the bits of the back here, but it didn't, which is good. Right, okay, let's just see what it's going to cost to continue this. So we're going to have to go there, and then we'll assign this room to be a dormitory, and we're going to need to put a bit of plumbing in here. Easiest way is to carry on there, and we are going to have to put the hot water. Where's the hot water pipes? Now, is this going to extend up this far. I've got my doubts actually whether the boiler will be good enough, so I might have to put another boiler in. Let's see if we can manage it. It's actually said it's okay. No, it isn't okay. Right, let's try it. What the worst is I'm gonna have to redo. Go there, put in there, cross, and up into there. Let's see if that gives me enough. Oh, I need to set these to be minsec only. There we go. And I think these are going to be, we are going to make these slightly higher quality. So I think, what's their level at the moment? 5 with no people assigned to them. That will go down to 4, and I actually want them to be a 6 because these are, let's just have a look at my quality. They're the 2s, they're the 4s. Yeah, 2s, 4s. So these need to be 6s. So I need to put 2 more bits in here. One is a something cheap. A window is cheap. Where's my window? Put a window in there. We'll put that in there and there. Say 200. Oh, we just got 21,000 because we hit the 50 mark. Excellent. Okay, that's cool then. And I think once the shower's active, potentially maybe that's. Let's just have a check on that room quality. Oh, it picked up the shower. Interesting. It needs a shower head. Doesn't need to actually be working. This one. Yeah, it's got the shower head, doesn't actually need to be a working shower. What else have we got? A chair. Okay, let's just put a chair in each of them. And we could, while we're here, why don't we just extend this out to the far as well, where we could put another one identical, or a couple more actually. Let's do another, like that, and also just there. Yep, I think that will be enough. And have we got enough room for one more at the end? Yes, we have. Let's put this one here as well. I think that will give us a few we can build at that particular point. Come on, come on, you can come through. There you go. Okay, excellent. That's done. Now, whilst that's been done, let me go and have a look what's happening. I just thought of, let's just extend this here, some paving stones here, and we need the metal detector, which is a little expensive. Just there, and let's make sure that's going to have some electricity. There we go. And maybe a couple of lights, just some lights outside. One by the door and one by the where we're going to have to turn on the side. There we go. Let's give some lights to the area. Some people have been assigned to those areas already, which is good. So there are our newer medium to high. So let's go and have a look what our other end is like. And we are 18% into our low food regime. So let's just see if everything got sorted out over in this end, because we've got the Food, yeah, that's all looking good. How is it in here? Yeah, they haven't destroyed the place yet. How's your quarters up here? I'm not going to go in there. This is medium. We've got a whole load of people in this part of the prison. So I'm just going to look at their needs and say, right, Mr. Normal Security, is there anything you're waiting for? Food. Okay, our food is a little low, but we know that's going through a system at the moment. A system that is going through a regime to earn me some money. So tough. You're all guinea pigs. I don't give a hoot. Right, let's come through here. Thank you. Come on, you can follow me. Okay, let's go back and have a look at our new dorms and set them up. There was something else I wanted to set up and my brain has gone as to what it was I was going to set up. Anyway, we've got this new level of dorm. Couple of little things need to be set up. Let's just see how the utilities are. Oh, that's working. I don't think it's going to extend it to another one. Let's just give it a go. We're waiting for them to build this. Why are they not building that? Come on, I'm sure you can. Where are you going? Yeah, but hey, where do you think you're going? Having a look around the back here. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that you may well be up to no good, sir. I've got a feeling that you're potentially looking for something that's been thrown over the wall, aren't you? I can just see it now. Let's have a look. See what intelligence says around this area. Oh, we've got more gang members in here now. Two gangs. That's going to be interesting. Right, no informants. Supply and demand. Okay, let's see. Someone's been throwing them over here. I see. That's interesting. This is how a lot of this is getting in here. Okay, what we need is have to have a think about that. Right, where's my gang information? Is there a way of seeing? I'm trying to remember now if there's a way of seeing more information about gangs. Here's a common room. So if we go to the common, so this is a marker of potentially gang activity. No gangs in there at the moment. Okay, here's our gang members. So the gang members are all in normal security. Okay, so why are you in this canteen? You should be in the other canteen. They're in work free time, which means that they can go into that area legitimately, which is annoying because I don't want them in that area, but they are allowed. Okay, so we've got an issue with potential drugs coming in this area. Okay, I'll have to have a think about that. You need patrols and around to be able to let them through. So, okay, come on. Why are you not building this area? You can certainly get through. It's not likely it's blocked. And why is that? There's obviously this. Okay, well, small water. Let's just need some there, please. Let's see if that'll get that working, but I want the foundations done, please. Or is it it's in a moment, but there's no entrance, I bet. It's not saying that, but I think that's most probably what it's going to say. So if I just put a door in here, I think temporarily. that will potentially resolve that issue. I could extend this actually around here, so surround. I just thought of something. All of the quality of these has all just got reduced because the outside window is no longer going to be valid. Okay, well, we might as well, for a start, disable those or dismantle these windows. And we're going to have to increase them in a different way, or let's see, quality, yeah, that's why these have gone down, and these have gone down to grade 2, although it's because that's obviously still counting as an outdoor window for some reason. This has gone down to grade 1. Okay, maybe having some grade 1s isn't too bad a problem. This will be grade 1s and 2s. Maybe giving them a mix means that people will come out of the holding or solitary a little sooner. I might just increase these two though. We'll give them something else. A chair is pretty cheap and gives them that extra grading for doing very little. I might just put one in. No, I think that'll be enough. That'll be enough for the moment. Right. Yay! Now they have built this. There we go. Okay, I can now continue my building. Okay, let's get some electrical pipe in, electricals into here. Up there, thank you. Right, so let's get some walls going. So, two, and go up there. 2, go up there. 2. I'll make this a slightly larger one at the end potentially. Let's see if we can get an extra bed in there maybe. I think we can get an extra bed. So door, beds. Just duplicate. We'll see if we can get an extra bed in the end one. Bookshelf. Might need an extra bookshelf to get the advantage, and the same with the chairs. Get an extra chair in there. Okay, we need toilet. It's normally near the top. Okay, we'll put the shower head in. With the drain. I'm using a lot of my money up again, but hey ho, never mind, eh? Oh, windows. Window? We need a window. No, that's a jail door. That's not. Why did I think that was a window? I don't know why I thought that was a window, but it's not. Window. Anything else I need? That we're going to need to sort out the plumbing. We'll see how far the plumbing will go. I do not think that the plumbing will suffice for this. I think especially the hot water, I think it will run out of hot water before it gets to the end, in which case I'll build a hot water over here, disconnect this and have it, well, we'll see how far it goes. I'm doing that in preparation, actually, just take that out the back there. I haven't put a radiator. I'm going to see how far the hot water goes, and we'll have to put a radiator in here as well, otherwise it's going to get a little chilly. Right, dormitory. Let's assign this to be a dormitory, so it's, as soon as it gets built it will be suitable for people. So this is still quite a large area, and obviously I am going to need a guard in here as well. Let's just minsec only. There we go. and we might as well think about our guard patrols, which is going to go from the usual pattern all the way from one end to the other. There we go, and I think we will do a helps if I get it at the doorway. There we go. So we want this basically at night. There will be a guard in there. I think only at night, because it's a fairly we're a little bit more trusting of these people, but only a little bit. So I'll only put a guard at night patrolling in this area. But I want to put it there, and I do want to put the guard patrol, I think it was there, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's the doorway there, and this one is 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there. I don't think it was there though. I'm gonna wait until they've built this. Come on. Let's speed up the building here, please. Now, quickly looking at this, as I unfortunately thought, we're not going to be able to get our water all the way from one end to the other. So that means we're going to have to do a major rework of the water system. So we need to put that hot pipe in there. But we might have to change some of the large pipe as well. So let's dismantle. It's going to get that far. So we dismantle that one there, and we dismantle that one there. And we're going to need a hot water there and going through to there, and some electrical pipe all the way to the end. But we still haven't got enough water pressure. So how can I bring the water pressure over? We're going to have to bring it over this way eventually. So let's just start bringing this through this way for the moment. That will be far enough just to give us enough pressure to go into there. Yeah, that should give us enough. So it's just, where's the toilet? Have you not? I thought I specified. Do you have a toilet? There you now have toilets specified. I thought I'd done that. And we're 43% through our nutrition regime. How have people taken that? Yeah, they are less than impressed with the current food, although it is coming up for morning. Because our regime only now has a 1 eat time. Because I basically locked them up in the evening eat time. We will, I think we will have to possibly rework that a little. We do have to for the next one, because the next one they get extra food, so they can't complain too much. In the long run, they're going to be better off. I want to check something with the guard routes here, because we had some. Yeah, I think we're going to have this one now go through there. So it's a little bit. That guard route is extended. That's just our anti-tunneling guard route now. There we go. We have got one guard assigned to that. That's a large around the perimeter type of guard. he walks around all of the perimeter sort of the wall, looking for, you know, anybody that may have escaped, basically. I think we're just about set up now, and we've got the last few people. We've got 3 minimum and 2 normal. Let's have a look. Normal 12. Okay, so we've got those. Let's just make sure that these haven't got reset for any. Oh, they have. So let's, well, these as minimum security. There we go. Seems to like resetting itself. As these other ones also, yeah, they're all in the right zone. Good. Let's see how it's going with the repiping. So we need that large pipe sorting at the moment, and then we should be up and running once that pipe gets laid, so to speak. And that's now working. Everything is installed and ready, and that should now be quality 7, which will go down once they have prisoners in there. And yeah, I think that will be good. This has got a possible occupancy of 6, and I just want to test one thing, if it's possible. No, I won't do it, but I was just thinking, you could, if I needed to, I could put extra beds in there to extend the capacity of these. And did these cells get moved up? 3s, 1s, so that's 1s, 2s and 3s. Okay, that's fine. And so we're up to grade 3, and this dorm, oh, I need to set the logistics for food. These have all got to go over there for their food. This could be fun. Whoops, someone's found a... Okay, I think I can do it there, because this is classed as a cell block. So I've only got to do it once, and they all go. So they're all going into the general caf. Now, where was this? Someone just got found with a shift. And where was that? Let's go and have a look. I think I'll have to look under intelligence. 24 hours. Really? That was... yeah, I know what's happening. Sometimes things are coming in via the food, but, you know, that's ridiculous. One thing I did notice and read is that sometimes it's worth scanning these boxes when they're brought in from the deliveries, because sometimes people have hidden things inside them. Now at the moment it's not going to be a problem if I can find the metal detector again. There we are. But in the future, potentially, if we have prisoners able to cook for themselves, we might find that we basically are giving them weapons and other accoutrements inside the food that's delivered to their local kitchen, which is one of the things I'd like to do next in some ways. But I'll discuss that in a second. So we're up to a capacity of 64. The only other area I would have liked to do is to increase the capacity of the medium security. I'm a little... They should be in eat mode at the moment. Let's go and have a look. See how's it going in here? Are you know, I'm not staying in there. There's no flipping guard in there. Where is the guard? There's no guard assigned to this area in their eat time. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. There's supposed to be a guard in there at eat time, and he's not. Okay, well, let's get rid of those ones, and we'll put that in instead. He's in there, two there, but yeah, they were not assigned to anyone to be in this here. So we put one guard in there, and they have another eat time normally. When's their other eat time? Their other eat time would be around 6 PM. So we'll put another person in there at that. Now I think I'm going to double up on these, because these are our normal level security guards. So we've got one guy in there now, so that's made me a little happier. Unknown reputations. So I think to get reputations I'm going to need snitches, which if we get someone go into solitary, then I have a chance at that. But at the moment we're almost through. Well, I think we're 56% of the way through this food regime, and oh, we've got someone in solitary. Let's go and have a look and chat with some of these guys. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what type of character he is. No reputation, experience, destruction. He attacks staff. Okay, recent misconduct, and so he's supposed to now be in maximum security, but we don't have a maximum security area. So okay, so I'm going to have to put him back down to, which means he ends up in the holding cell. Now, it's not giving me any option at all. Let's have a look at you to be able to convert you into a snitch, for want of a better word. Could be because recruit informant. There we go. Now you do have that ability. Let's take that. He may be able to provide some information about other people in the holding cell. Okay, so we now do have an informant, but I have to be able to use that informant. Let's instead, I want you to escort him to the chief's office. I want you to go there. Is that the way to do it? I'm trying to remember. There is a way I can say my informants. To activate him, I basically bring him into the chief's office, and then I can use. So okay, we don't want him to have. We don't want to use him just now. We want to keep everything on the quiet for a while. We got one informant now running in the holding cell, but basically what it means, I need to start working on a maximum security, which will be down here somewhere. Yes, we will be potentially putting maximum security in this lower corner of the prison. I think we'll just extend it down fairly near this wall here. Yeah, I think straight down, etc., will be the maximum security wing. We may move over a little bit towards the center and leave a section here for our supermax. May actually be, yeah, I think our supermax will be right next to here, so they're close to, we can keep an eye on them. And maximum security be in this section here.
potentially. So this will be the entrance way, for want of a better word, for Max and Supermax. So we're going to have some extra sort of guards and abilities in this area. Anyway, we'll have a. I think that's our next little job for the episode. So we've got some people, a new intake, which is taking us up to 64. We've got our nutrition still waiting to be completed, so we'll have to keep an eye on that next time to ensure that we change it to be the alternative regime. And we will have to start thinking about setting up a regime for maximum security, so they don't conflict too much with each other, and we'll also have to see how we're going to do that one. Let's see. Yeah, let's have a look at these new prisoners. What have we got? We've got car theft, okay. Voyeurism, well, he's a ginger, so what do you expect? And bribery, ooh, okay. What about you? Pickpocketing, oh, that could be that's going to be interesting. Where are you going? Oh, he just saw his friend. I want to search that prisoner. Yeah, I'm going to set him on to search. He's just seen his family. There's a good chance his family is also pickpockets, and they've just slipped him a whole load of stuff. Counterfeiting currency and forgery. Well, I know where I'm going to go to if I need some extra money. And car theft and burglary. Okay, that's a 21 year. That's a long termer. Okay. Right, so we need to, yep, we'll have to sort out, and we've got someone that's going into lockdown. I'm guessing that guy just did something a little wrong, maybe. Okay, oh, here's our mediums. Manslaughter and perjury. He did plead not guilty, but he is in here for manslaughter for 22 years. Well, served 6, so yeah, 16 years. For a while, let's put it that way. What else have we got here? Bribery, and this guy here, forgery. A lot of forgers coming in this time. Why are you going out that way? No, that is. I'm gonna have to stop that. That is definitely not a valid route for people to use. No, that's not going to work, I don't think. I'm just trying to think of how I can say don't use this area, because I want them to go out the main gate, not through this gate here. They must have realised it's quicker for them to go down through that way. Let me just have a think. Is there a way of stopping them coming out of visitation and going that way? I don't think it's just a quicker route for them. Anything I can set into this? It's already staff only. Yep, no, I can't think of a way of doing that. That's annoying. I didn't want that to happen. Oops. Let's get my keys right. I didn't want that particular to be an access point for people, but they are only going out that way. I only wanted it for them to use it for rubbish, so I didn't have to keep on going through this main door here all the time. But maybe I should. Okay, let's lock that shut for the moment. Let's see if they can survive with going through the central. Oh, someone just... Did you just try and smuggle in a phone? Did you? Ruddy new people. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my. So that's it for this episode. I think I'm starting to already think about new things to do instead of finishing this. So I increased the area of minimum and normal security level. We increased the range of rooms available for our prisoners, so hopefully we'll see if they will automatically regrade themselves in the prison. We sorted out just basically expanded our people, and we're working on the nutrition, but that's not fully sorted yet. We'll have to see what comes up. I think in the next episode what we will look up for is two areas. One, we've got 14 prisoners up for parole, so there is a possibility of adding a parole room in the prison at some area, so that people can be looked at as their viability for parole. The other area is we've got something in plottery, is the maximum security. We need to start looking at a maximum security wing. At the moment we've only got a few people waiting for maximum security, but it would be good to get them out of the holding cell, I think, into a better area. That would be good. At the moment the holding cell is going to be crowded up somewhat, but that was its intention. It is a melting point in this area, to be used to move people around, and also just to keep them under control, let's put it that way, until they're released into general population. But so that's the plans for next time. Hopefully we won't get any major problems, but you never know. But until next time, as always, leave the comments below, and above all, keep playing the game and have fun.